Hi everyone, this is John's iHealth and we'll be reviewing the book The Humor Code by Peter McGraw and Joel Warner. The Humor Code book summary is broken down into 4 small parts, each representing a different section in the book, with the last part stating the key message and the actionable advice. Has The Humor Code by Peter McGraw and Joel Warner been sitting on your reading list? Pick up the key ideas in the book with this quick summary. We all enjoy laughing, but have you ever thought about why we do it? Laughter isn't only about having fun, it's a part of our biology. Our ancestors evolved laughter as a communication tool. And we don't laugh only to communicate that something is funny. Laughter can also relieve stress, make frightening things less scary, and help us connect to other people in difficult times. In this book summary, you'll learn about scientific research that helps us understand why certain things are funny to us. You'll learn about the different uses of humor, its cultural variation, and the dark side of humor when it leads to misunderstandings. In this summary of The Humor Code by Peter McGraw and Joel Warner, you'll also learn why it's not possible to tickle yourself, why it's better to tell a joke in a dark room, why Holocaust prisoners still found ways to secretly joke with each other, how humor once helped bring down a president, and why clowns are so beneficial to children in hospitals. The Humor Code key idea number 1, laughter is a communication tool for expressing safety or stress. What do you do when you think something is funny? You laugh, of course. But why do our bodies respond this way? What purpose does it serve? Well, laughter evolved partly as a way to let others know that everything is fine. Imagine one of our ancient ancestors casually passing by a bush. He hears something rustling inside it and panics, thinking a tiger might pop out. But just then, a small bird comes hopping out instead. Our ancestor probably would have laughed in response to this. Doing so would have relieved his stress and signaled to others around him that there was no danger. Although we aren't often in situations like this today, we still use laughter to relieve our stress and let others know that we're okay. There's also another, less obvious reason for laughter. It can sometimes be a sign of stress or strain. This kind of laughter is called hysteria. In 1962, for example, a strange illness started to spread in Tanzania. It was characterized by uncontrollable laughter. It affected mostly young schoolgirls, who would start laughing and be unable to stop. Some of them had to cope with it for hours, or even days. There still isn't a clear explanation for what exactly happened to the girls, but it's generally thought that their laughter was a way for them to respond to their life situation. Many of them had just started boarding school and they weren't used to having strict rules. Even though the children weren't consciously deciding to laugh, their bodies coped with their discomfort that way. Overall, laughter is a communication tool. In situations where we can't or don't want to use words, we can laugh to let others know how we feel. The Humor Code key idea number 2, the violation benign theory suggests that something is funny when a violation is rendered benign. Try to think of the last time you said something funny and made others laugh. Can you remember what you said? Is there some kind of recipe that ensures something will be funny? Humor is extremely complex. Many researchers have tried to study and explain it, and some have even tried to find a formula to create the perfect joke. One of the more prominent theories is called the violation benign theory, and you've probably seen a few examples of it online. If you watch a video of someone tripping and falling onto their face, it's not particularly funny. It consists of a violation, meaning something went wrong. We're worried if the person got hurt. However, if the person immediately gets up again, unhurt, we'll probably laugh. The violation becomes acceptable because it's rendered benign. We know the person isn't actually hurt, and we laugh when we realize that. The violation benign theory also helps explain laughter in other situations, such as tickling. Researchers have long tried to understand why people can't tickle themselves. Generally, tickling can be explained by the violation benign theory. If you're being tickled, someone is disturbing your private space, maybe against your will, which is a violation. But they're doing it in a benign way that doesn't hurt you at all, so you laugh. So why don't we laugh when we tickle ourselves? When we see the situation through the violation benign theory, the answer becomes simple: there's no violation, because touching yourself isn't a violation of your privacy. The violation benign theory is helpful for gaining some understanding on laughter, but it is important to keep in mind that it's still one theory of many. There's still a lot left for us to learn about humor.